1, 2, 3, go.
Will keep on spinning, ain't nothing gonna slow her down. Some days it's hard enough to get your feet on solid ground. Well, this world may keep on changing, but one thing stays the same. It's the man who says never say die who wins out in the end.
Another hard night in the woods. There you go, Effie. I promised that'd be the first one of the night, mate. It's taken me about 3 hours to shelter up and get there, but as promised, double shot, 3 in 1. Purdy.
Or is it that magic, what's it called?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That is amazing.
I haven't put anything on the fire.
That is amazing.
I'll tell you what.
Wow, guys, look at this.
Nothing to do with me.
What is that?
What is it?
If it burns, we can kill it.
These are already up and at 'em. Somewhere in the distance comes the sound of gentle snoring. Very peaceful here this morning. That's Funky's two-man Dutch army. That is a comfy looking shelter, that one. That's V's tent. Tidy little void tent. That's a good design, that. So there's camp. Nice little spread of shelters.
It's Camp Pete.
Different styles. Camp Pete.
Down, mate.
Yeah, and there's Pete's tarp for our fire. It's going to be our fire tarp.
What are you thinking, mate? Bungees. What trees are we using? These two, obviously. Yeah.
Right, first shot I had, I hit it, so you know now I'm on camera. It's never going to happen. The handle's funny as well. It's like set up for righties, but it just feels.
It's a sweet tool, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Really light too.
Yes, again.
Come on in. Let's go and see the handiwork.
It absolutely destroys a can.
Ouch! That's a headache.
Yeah.
Do you know what? That's going to knock down a squirrel, mate.
Don't leave home without one. Don't leave home without it.
It's like a desert eagle on crack, mate.
It is awesome.
And that's what it does to the other side.
And accurate too.
Very tasty indeed. You even got it for the same old, mate. Nice shooting.
Oh, see that. How much are these new then? What do they retail?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't really checked, to be honest.
Webley Elect. See, I love my rifle, but that is just.
Just have a close
fun,
up on the
fun,
text on the
fun.
side, mate. Because people are bound to want to ask.
Webley Electo. I'll spin it around.
Oh, stay there, that's perfect. Yep, that's it.
And set up for right-handed. Beautiful bit of kit that is.
Absolutely.
I take it you order it in either left or right.
Oh, I assume so. The trigger's so light now, you
Yeah,
don't even know
yeah,
you're squeezing it, it's just gone.
You know, sometimes you get a bit of pull by pulling the trigger if you pull it
Yeah,
not
you can
soft
go up
enough,
maybe.
but there's no danger of that with this. It's just the lightest of touches and she's off.
Feather pull.
Beautiful toy.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Very nice.
Right, that, let me just that's what we're aiming for. You look the part, mate.
Hard to tell, mate. It's
See-
doing pretty bullet there. It's
see
probably
the-
gone straight through.
The hole's so big it could have gone straight through.
Oh, wow. Ripping.
Go the other side and I'll film you through the hole. Hello.
Wow.
That's awesome. There he is. Aye, aye. That is a cool toy.
I'd like to see how far it travels actually, because it sounds like it's hitting right back over there.
Yeah, it travels some before it's stopped by something at the end.
In actual fact, you should be careful because the other
Yeah,
cyclists going
yeah.
past.
There is a lot of you got to watch your backdrop here because there is a lot of cyclists, and I haven't seen any dog walkers yet, but all down there.
It's all cool as we shoot.
Yeah. Last thing you need is a pellet in a cycling helmet. V's gone tactical.
Kill Bill. Got it.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Oh,
My last one was that top one there. So that one there is yours.
So it's still shooting. Yeah, it's about right.
A bit high.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's squirrel sized.
Can you adjust the sights? I
Or
think you
rabbit
can.
side. Yeah, it should have a winder on it.
Yeah.
I haven't looked yet.
What
Nice
fun.
shot.
Thank you very much.
It's quite a small target. I mean, we're not firing from a million miles away, but
Yeah.
still, with a handgun, it's a bit trickier than a rifle. Almost ready for breakfast. I think it's safe to say no one's going hungry. Yeah, we've got a bit, and the famous giant kettle from Pete. With the damp wood, we had trouble lighting that, or keeping it lit anyway, because everything was so damp. But yeah, it ain't going to go out now. Sausage is imminent. How's it going, Mike?
Morning, people.
Good morning. So, how'd you like your sausages?
Just as they come.
As they come, on a plate.
Talk to my Batman. She'll sort all my breakfast out for me.
It's a hard life.
When you're a super mega star like me.
That's yeah.
I've got to a stage in my movie career now where I've got someone that does. You see.
Yes, yes. Ports your 2 Bergens, makes your coffee. It's a hard life.
Nothing but the bare essentials.
There's me in the floating tent.
Just the breeze, I think, blowing any water off the...
Might be there with one of his magazines.
Comfortable night skipping that. Here's Roach's self-made waxed barber material shelter. It's really tall. It's a good shelter, that is. It's 3x3 metre. I think they're quadruple reinforced corners.
The way they split, lovely.
Yeah, they are the best sausage. Brats are best.
Yummy.
Who does that remind you of?
Oh, I can't think right now,
No.
but it's someone close.
You'd look good stood in front of a sink washing up in that, Frankie.
Why, thank you, darling.
Thank you. Leave no trace except the smell of bacon. That is an awesome pan and an awesome breakfast.
Thanks, buddy.
No, I've already lost my pen.
So there is the lady who approached our camp and told us there's no fires allowed in the herb wood. And now she's on the blower. So I don't know quite what that means, whether it's Mr. Babylon she's phoning or whether she's just telling a friend. But I'm going to film her anyway because it's funny. There she is. So what are we doing then? Nothing.
What is there to do?
Bye-bye now.
This way a bit, maybe? This way a bit, maybe?
I stroked her dogs and she called them away. She doesn't want the weird people making fires in the woods stroking her animals. So the upshot from the visit from our American lady who told us to put the fire out and leave her wood was that the ranger showed up. Turned up, said hello, you wouldn't believe the trouble you're causing me. I've had loads of phone calls that there's people in the wood. Basically agreed and liked what we were doing, what our policies were, like the leave no trace thing. Told us about the kids that he brings out into the woods as well. And basically told us to enjoy the night, and next time we want to come here, get in touch with him via his email address to let him know we're coming. How's that?
So with my eyes on the horizon, a new song in my ear, and as a matter of fact I'm only looking back to say goodbye to my fears. And there's a whole new world awaiting, and it's calling out my name, and there can be no more delaying. With my shoulders back and my head held up, and my head held up, and my head held to the sky. But yes, there are no limitations, but we will never know if we don't try. Time to shake the chains that hold us, with my shoulders back and I head up to the sky.
He's got a weapon, look.
So that makes me tail end then, does it?
Yeah.
Tail end Charlie.
Well, I can do tail end for the film. You can just be the camera.
Pretend I'm not here. I'm the press attachment to the unit. War photographer.
Yeah, you want a big press buddy.
That's it.
Zap patch on your front.
The first geezer that takes a bullet. Lovely.
Yeah, don't go for the second front, go for the blue guy at the end.
Yeah. So we arrived back at the vehicles to do the water replan, and I had Roach's keys given to me before we set out to open his BOV and get me a plastic bag out. And this is what the bloke's given me. His new Chris Kane Roach t-shirt, which is, I'm going to smell a lot better on the way home, mate. Cheers. Thanks for that. Awesome. And this is the killer. He's given me a bloody Leatherman set. Mate, you shouldn't have done that. That's outrageous. It's a 3-tool set with a Leatherman pouch and a nylon pouch for the other bits, and batteries for the torch. It's just outrageous, brother. Thank you. That's very, very cool. And my production crew has revealed the other side. Cheers, Roach. Seriously, mate. From the heart, top notch.
Where the legs start, oh.
The light is fading.
There it is.
I like the way the roots create steps for you. I think he's carrying the 25 litre Camelback. It's quite a chunk. It looks like it drags on you quite a lot as well, down sort of lower back and your bum. So it is a bit of a task. I'm going to do the decent thing and take it off him at the top, because it is quite a steep incline. It's all brush like this, which does make your trousers quite wet and dirty, but I don't think we care about that, do we? As long as we're here.
Do you want to put the kettle somewhere out of smoke reach?
25 litres of heaven, look at this.
Oh, look at that. That camel's got a real lump.
So, here we are again in the woods. Frozen stew. This is the best thing ever. This
Quality, isn't it?
25 litres of dead weight.
Equals 25 kilos, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, plus the pack, I guess. I don't know what that is. A kilo, another kilo.
Yeah, I expect so.
Great bit of kit.
It's well
though.
made, isn't it?
Yeah.
And of course you can put that pipe onto a bowser and just put it straight up without opening the top. All good.
That's enough. Gravity's fed
Built
system.
up.
That's enough for
The thing
5
is, it's
brews.
trying to be...
Choo Choo the kettle. A thing of beauty.
This is leftover zombie.
Leftover zombie. Mate, I'm not sure that there's enough meat in there. What do you reckon?
No, there's a
That's why
little,
he's putting a bit more in.
there's a little bit of meat,
There's
but I think
more
we can put
going
some
in.
more meat.
Beef, that's, so we
Now-
know that's beef because it's going to be in
Now that-
really slightly long bits.
That is a stew. In fact, I think that is stew.
Irish stew, in the name of the Lord.
Is it done yet?
It's an ingredient-rich environment, that is.
Ooh. Snarse pips.
Nice.
Holy cow.
Good call with the leeks. I am mad about leeks. I love
I
them.
think they're a bit handy, so you haven't got an onion.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've got a milder sort of
Easy to
Leeks are
chop
just the
up, aren't they?
best.
sweeter flavour sometimes, aren't they?
Good in stir fries as well, leeks.
Yeah.
Is that next year's? A big wok and just like big stir
To
fry.
go with the 20 litre camelback.
Do you know what we should do?
Yeah,
Yeah.
plumbers like leeks, don't they?
Do you know what? If we do it again, I'm going to bring a big wok
I'm going to
and
bring
we'll
a
have a
great
stir
big...
fry.
I'm going to grab
You've
it.
got oven.
What about a big tin bar?
Give him some beans,
put it
mate.
in
He'll
a
get
big
one of them
bath.
anyway.
What about a bucket? Oh yeah.
A big bucket.
I think we just ring the ranger up and say,
Yeah.
coming camper, can you possibly deliver?
Yeah, Mark.
Pizza. Can I have a
Mark, mate.
Hawaiian?
Yeah.
We could have fed him and his family out of that as well. Easily.
We've got so much food here that we've had to take some of it out and put it in
A secondary storage device.
there.
There.
And
Twin
as that starts
filming.
to cook and get a little bit softer,
What's better than a tank tin? 2 tank tins. Next time we're going to have 2 of these full up with curry. And we're going to be fighting like kids.
We have a change of plan.
Just do that until it cooks through a bit. Maybe
We're
for
gonna
about
go
an
to the
hour.
big frying
Then we'll have
pan.
the vegetables and then do it in a frying pan.
What about chuck it on the frying pan now, get
Yeah,
the heat
I
up,
thought
fry it
frying
all up.
pan,
Yeah.
that's the best,
And then,
Then
we
it will
just,
cook.
and then we start
Alright.
putting the veggies in and then just pour the water
Just
in a frying
commit.
pan, you'd have to much
Get it
still
done.
think of putting more water in it.
Yeah,
Right?
it's-
That'll be alright,
in. I'll
wouldn't
tell you, I'll get the frying pan and just have a look, weigh it all up.
it? And actually cook it in there, 'cause it's
Vegetarians,
really
look away now.
Yeah, look away now.
difficult. Meat fest.
Meat fest.
I'm so glad you got that big tarp up above, mate.
Bushcraftus carnivora.
That is absolutely fantastic looking.
Do you know what? There's so much you can do to that.
Never going to work. Much better.
Yeah. We'll put that one for the Royce.
Because what we need right now is a load of carbohydrate.
Yeah, 'cause that's protein overdrive.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
it's
there,
the opposite way around this time, isn't it?
Wow.
I'm gonna give it some protein.
That's the perfect temperature. It's sizzling just right, isn't it?
So just when we thought the stew had enough in it, I remembered I had those and Pete pulled these out.
And
Oh God, and that. And
some more
Meat.
meat.
yeah, there's obviously not enough meat in there.
Yeah, I think we need a bit more, mate. We got a gas bag going on.
That is just terrible.
Nice one, man.
Terrible in its wonderfulness.
Cool, dude. That's like a bath.
A big beefy bath. Yeah.
Mate, I would cleanse
You could
it.
probably actually do a couple of
in the
lengths in
foreground
that.
is just not
This is
picturesque.
enormous.
I'm
Look out, look
sorry.
out, you've got spillage,
I know,
spillage.
it's bubbling. I can't do nothing about it. It's just bubbling up. Just have
Wow.
have to leave it.
It's like one of those lava pools that you see at a volcano, isn't it? Hot mud pool. Yeah. Check it.
It's quality, isn't it?
So this is my pistol grit lamp. it's pretty much pitch black in here now. You can see it's pretty effective. Let's go for a wander in the dark. And just off with the torch just to show you how dark it is in here without it. Yep, that'll do it. That's on high function. It's pretty good, pretty useful. Fairly decent reach on it, even with the diffusers fitted. I reckon all in all that's a bit of a winner.
Okay, so in here, this is an old vitamin C carton.
Keep it state.
And it's difficult, really. Anyway, I've got these straws, which I've just crimped the end off one end, and then the top end I've cut.
So you sealed up herbs inside them sort of straw unit?
Yes. What you do is you just seal up the other end, like the top.
Have you got like a machine to do that, or is it?
No, it's a pair of pliers and a lighter.
Oh.
That's it. And then what you do is you put your herbs. Put your herbs in here. I can't really get them to come out. But
and you just roll it around until it just tips out.
yeah, and then you can just refill it. And I've got pepper, Jamaican jerk, garlic powder.
It's just one shot.
Oregano,
Nice.
salt, whatever. So yeah, and it's easy to fill them up again. And you're sorted.
You can store a lot away, a lot of different.
Good idea.
Yeah, and you can use bigger straws too. I mean, these are thin ones, but you can get the really fat type straws. So.
Depending on what you can teeth. How do you get it in there? Is there a special technique of getting it in?
No, you just spoon. You just get a little bowl,
Razor
and
blade and get.
yeah, we just put it in, and then
you just drag it in.
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
and then but you must tap it because there's a huge amount of air that kind of sits in it. So
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
but yeah, it works pretty well, and then you just
You've got it, folks. Simple, but really effective.
You can put them in like an alcohol tin or something. You just pack it all out, couldn't you?
Man alive, look at that. See, these are the things that you would just be missing out on if you were anywhere else right now. That is just phenomenal. Pretty majestic. So glad I'm here to see this. That is really beautiful. There is a bit of serious difficult terrain around here. It's all fallen trees and bracken. Makes for an interesting trek back to camp. What a trek though.
It's pretty special now, isn't it? I mean, we've seen amazing moonscapes, we've seen lovely fires.
Yeah. And now you're going to have some decent tender steak.
Mm.
Oh yes.
Do you want one? Oh, don't make me carry it back tomorrow.
Is it?
Are you offering me wine and half expecting me to say no? That would be lovely, thank you.
Let it breathe a bit.
Cop that, mate.
I have to do a quick
Cop that.
speech.
The stew may have taken some time,
Well, look at
but
that.
the wine is
Looking down
here.
at that just looks
Lovely.
mental. It's starting to spread actually. Here we go, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Salute.
Salute.
Salute to everyone.
Cheers,
Good health.
everybody.
Spot on.
Happy
Brilliant
poshcrafting.
Yeah.
But there's just nothing underneath it. It's just solid.
What you want it, I see what you mean. Unless we get something else that the flame's popping up. Use that big rod that Pete's got.
Can you get another tiny little log on top of this big log at an angle and push down on it like a pivot?
Pete's head. Pete's head got a tomato colour. You cooked your head.
Oi, Pete, you done?
Turn your full foil and turn your third
Tell you
foil.
what, I'll just go by the light of the silvery moon, by the light of the flames.
Check it out. You've got a light from the fire and the moon. How cool is that?
Can't get any better.
Where are you, Mick? Do you want a shot of this?
I'm on my sofa. Yeah, cheers, mate. I'm on my sofa.
Sky Sports, cup of tea, bacon sandwich.
Oi, there's no point. It's uncomfortable, isn't it? You look quite relaxed.
Yeah, it's certainly through weight.
Chill out.
It's struggling, but it's going to get there. Wow.
Yeah, this is Funky's Coleman. It's been sat in the rain all night, out from under the tarps, and he's gone and it's lit first time. Coleman.
Wow.
It's a beautiful thing. It's nice to know you got something that's that dependable, isn't it?
It is.
Cold, wet. It's still gonna go woof when you spark it.
Trying to dry it out. Hopefully, she will spread around. Yeah, it's starting to lick.
You can hear it, can't you? Drying itself out.
It's great to test the kit, but that is just wicked, isn't it?
That's a good test.
Oh, bloody night, it's been raining.
And there's Pete's shelter holding up well to the rain, which is just as well because it's chucking it down this morning. This is our last morning and we've had thunder, lightning, torrential rain, but it's holding up well. And there he is, hiding in the dry.
Guten Morgen, hello mate.
Guten Morgen. Almost ready to go. Packed. Rubbish. Packed. These two have been ready for about 6 hours. Packed and packed. All set, ready to move out. Well, that has definitely worked. The GPS and the cradle. It pointed me in the right direction on the water run, so I'm happy with that.
I'm glad there's no hills, it's just going down.
And that's what's being hiked out. Just travelling light as usual. Only when I meet this lot though. Normally it's one pack in a camera bag.
Well, that's it now. We've all sorted out and
really lovely wood. So that's the camera horizontal, so there's your slope. That's it, do that last 100 metres, jump the 6-foot mine tape, climb in the back of the TM. Well done, son. Well done, son, you did it.
You passed selection.
Yeah.
Get your darren.
You're in.
Yeah, and the stick comes out.
Job done.
Yeah, then that's it. You're out for 3 days.
Oh, I forgot something. Hold on, we're back.
It's nice to get them off, isn't it? There she is, free of the Bergen. 50 or 60 year tradition, that. Bonfire night mountain. I've got to say, it's about the neatest bonfire I've ever seen. So, that's the end of that then. It ain't going to be often I get video next to one of these things, is it? So, we had a great time. Get out there yourselves.
Because there are no limitations, but we will never know if we don't try. Time to shake the chains that hold us, with our shoulders back and our head up to the sky.